State leaders are having a serious meeting of the minds. It's the Mackinac Policy Conference. Today, 24 News 8 political reporter Rick Albin sat down with Governor Snyder on the porch of the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island to talk about what was different about this year's meeting and how that could be good for West Michigan.
The Detroit Regional Area Chamber of Commerce Mackinac Island Conference is wrapping up. We're talking with Governor Snyder, who had the keynote address at the end. Governor, this has been a week where a lot of the issues that you have been talking about, including education, have been the underlying, if not the forefront theme here. What is your overall take on this conference?
I view it as very positive, Rick. I think this is a great conference because we're talking about substantive issues. And we're also talking about the culture that we need to move towards in Michigan to keep that advance going. And one of the things of the conference that's exciting is it's much more a Michigan conference. There are a lot of very, important people here from the Grand Rapids area, the West Michigan area. So it's really about a good Michigan discussion, and that's exciting.
That was one of the differences in this conference that from years past. They were talking about one Michigan, not the East-West divide. There was also a lot of talk about breaking down silos, having cooperation. I asked you this earlier, but I'll ask you again. How do you put that into practice? Because when you get a bunch of folks sitting in a forum in front of a few hundred people, it's pretty easy to be agreeable. Yeah. But how do you put that into practice?
Well, we're having regular discussions, and it's really, the state doesn't need to be part of it, but it's great. Grand Rapids people are talking to the Detroit people. I know they're doing that on real estate on a regular basis. We're doing great things like the Municipal Services Authority, which is the city of Grand Rapids partnering with the city of Livonia on how to do back office practices together. So we're really seeing those ties and bounds happening and working together. That's exciting.
Governor, a lot of great conversation up here. Thank you for taking the time. And of course, we'll continue to follow this with more from the conference on Mackinac Island. I'm Rick Albin, 24 Hour News 8.